this first package is going to be from Winston and Walter. They are I'm pretty sure they're a soap making company, but I also know that they definitely make soap molds, which is what this one is. So I did open the box just because I started filming this and messed it up, and so I'm refilming it. So let's take a look at what's inside. So when I opened the package, I basically put everything back the way it was. There was obviously some of these little things that my kids popped since I opened it. And then on your packing slip, it basically tells you what it is. And then they write you a really nice personalized note. Hopefully you guys can see that and I'm not screwing this up. A really good personalized note. And it just says, "Dear Christine, thank you for choosing our soap mold for your soaping journey. Love, July." Well, thank you very much, July. So I got let's see what it's officially called. I got the A1 beginner mold with the lid and the liner on it. So let's pull this out of the box. Ooh, look at this. It's really nice. Let's see what else comes in here. It's really just what comes in the box is more just more of these, more of the plastic and stuff. They also give you a recipe kind of card, and it tells you how much can fit into this mold. So 40 ounces fits as the 40-ounce mold. And then it gives you a liner care recommendations card, the usage instructions, what to do if the liner leans away from the wood, cleaning the liner, and how to store it. So this is how it comes. The backside is in French. This is a Canadian company, I should mention. And I'll link this mold down below in the descriptions. So let's take a look at this mold. So this is the liner. It's really nice. I really like this. And then this is the inside, how it looks inside, how it comes. And then you just lift it on either side. And then you just kind of pull the mold out. So it is really a beginner's mold. I didn't realize, and it's my fault, it's not their fault. I didn't realize it was so small. So I will be using it for now just because I don't like the size of the Amazon molds. I really want them skinnier and fatter, my soap bars. But I do have a feeling pretty soon I'm going to be upgrading to a slab mold. So for now, this will work. I'll definitely keep this to do smaller batches, test batches, giveaway batches, things like that. For now it's gonna work, but like I said, later on I will probably end up getting a flat mold. See, I do like they give you the markings here, like if you wanted to add embeds or something like that, there are markings already here for that. So I really like that about this. And I really like that it comes with a lid. The thing about molds like this is that you have to make sure that the silicone is where it's supposed to be, because if it's not, then you're not going to be able to close it up correctly. It's not just going to slide into place. You have to actually move it into place. But thank you so much, Winston and Walter. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys sending me this. This is not sponsored. I did purchase this. But they took such care to get it to me, and I love the little personalized note. The next thing I got were some food storage containers. I'm sure you guys have seen them. If you watch soap making videos, you've seen the really big ones. I'm not quite there yet. I got 6 of these, but I figured I needed something more than just that metal bowl you guys have been seeing me use. Yeah, I may have gone a little bit too small, trying to be conscious with not overdoing it, but I do know that my big copper bowl was too much. It was too big and it was hard to pour, and I know that these are easier and it'll make for a better soaping experience for you guys to see through it. See, so you'll be able to see when I put all the colors and things like that in there. I got a case of, I think this is 6. They come in 6. Yeah, I got them from Uline. If you've ever bought from Uline before, you know the shipping's a little But they get them to you the next day for the most part. At least me. There's I think a warehouse closer to me. If you guys know of anywhere cheaper I can get them, please let me know down in the comments below, because I'm always on the search for a way to kind of stretch my dollar in my business. So yeah, like I said, I got 6. They all look like this. So I know I did get some oils and butters, and those are gonna be the next things that I show you. I got them from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people in the Facebook groups and things like that saying how it's really expensive to shop there. But for me, the fact that I ordered from them so much, I pretty much get free shipping on every order. I don't think there's been an order in a really long time where I haven't gotten free shipping, and I don't always buy a lot. And I think the fact that the shipping is added into the cost of the products really makes a big difference. I know I went on a couple of other websites, and the cost per item without shipping was more than what I was getting from them. I know some people buy from like New Directions Aromatics and a couple of other places. I can't think of off the top of my head currently. And they say that they're cheaper, but I really think it has to do with where you're located. I'm in California, so a lot of the soap making companies are elsewhere, so to ship to me I think is a little bit more expensive. But if you know of a company that sells soap making supplies, candle supplies, things like that, that's closer to me in California where the shipping's not going to be an arm and a leg, again, let me know in the comments. So let's see what this one is. I'm pretty sure this is my apricot oil. Let's get it open here. As you can see, my baby, she drew all over the box. That's what those marks are. The company didn't do those marks. She drew all over the box. Let me take a look. So, like everybody else, I get these little things. Now, I save these. I don't know about everybody else, but I save mine because it helps when I'm packing orders. Yeah, I was right. It's my big jug of apricot kernel oil. I use this oil a lot, like a lot. My daughter, she's allergic to almonds, so I do not use almond oil. I completely switched out the almond oil in my product line. In the next few soap loaves, there will be almond oil in them, just because it's a really good, I can swap almond and apricot kernel oil, but I'm using up all my almond oil in these upcoming soap batches and completely switching everything over to apricot kernel oil so she can use everything. So here we have got our 2 16-ounce containers of the avocado oil, which I really love avocado oil in most things. What else? I got some cocoa butter, the ivory wafers. I'm thinking about adding cocoa butter to not only just my soap, but also to my body butters. I'm pretty sure I ordered this unrefined, but it does not say so on the package. So let's see if I made a mistake, which is prone to happen. Oh, no, this is the unrefined one. It has like a faint chocolate smell, but it's like very light, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem in what I'm doing. Another pack of cocoa butter, my 5-pound bag of cocoa butter, which I desperately need it because not only I use it, it's in everything, kind of like the apricot kernel oil. I put it in everything. It adds in my soap, it adds the most luxurious feeling to it. A really nice slip. It makes really creamy bubbles. I love it. And in my body butter, it really helps to kind of firm it up so that it takes a while to melt in the summer. I make what's called an anhydrous body butter, meaning that there's no water, there's no emulsifier in it, there's nothing like that. So because the cocoa butter has a higher melting point, it does not melt as quickly as if it were just let's say just a plain shea butter, a shea whipped body butter. The next thing is mango butter. Again, needed this. This I only use I use it for my whip soap, and I use it for my body butter. For the body butter, it's one of those butters that really helps. It helps with the absorption. I don't like a really greasy butter. So because I don't like a really greasy butter, I need something that's gonna like absorb into the skin really, really quickly. The mango butter helps with that. The apricot kernel oil helps with that. So it helps so that I'm not making oil marks on everything. I know a lot of people really like the shine, but I really like for my butter to kind of get in there, do its job, and go on somewhere. Oh, looks like the sun did a number on this. Yes, this shea butter. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's try and get this open. They delivered this and it was really, really hot. And so as you know, oh, I hope this doesn't turn out grainy. But yeah, as you know, shea butter melts. I mean, some of you know, some of you might not know. Shea butter melts really fast. I think like 76 degrees or something like that. Really, really low melt point. You put it on your skin and it's just gonna start melting immediately. Another interesting fact about shea butter is that if you overheat it or if you don't cool it down fast enough, it will get grainy. As you saw in the body butter video I made for last week, I do not put it over the double boiler with all the rest of the butters. I use the heat from the rest of the butters, which usually ends up being like 100 to 190 degrees, to melt down the shea so that it doesn't get grainy, and then it goes in the freezer to kind of make it solid again really fast, and then I can use it. And that method really works for me. So for the shea butter, the only thing I use the shea butter in currently is my body butter. Next up is the Arrowroot powder. So last week, if you saw my body butter video, again, if you haven't, go ahead and go back and look at that so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You saw me use cornstarch, right? Cornstarch, I only use the cornstarch in my personal body butter. It's cheaper to get. I don't really mind the fact that the particles are a little bit bigger, so I use it for me. But when I'm selling it, I use this. The particles are finer and it leaves a more powdery feel to it. And then my favorite thing to get, this is my first kind of bigger fragrance that I've gotten from Wholesale Supplies Plus, just because, one, in my opinion, their fragrance oils are a little bit more expensive, and I'm just not trying to charge an arm and a leg for my soaps. It's not a thing that I want to do. I feel like a bar soap shouldn't be a ridiculous price. A lot of us like to add more luxurious ingredients to it, and that comes at a more luxury price. But at the end of the day, I want to create products that are at what I consider a fair price point. I don't want to lock anybody out of being able to buy and afford the things that I make. So I look for fragrance oils that are not as expensive but are really good quality. So this one here is my favorite, aloe. I use it in the aloe soap that I'll show you guys later. So for summertime, I think all of my soaps are probably going to be aloe. Usually I do my standard recipe is a coconut milk. I put coconut milk in it, but because it's so hot right now, milk makes soap trace faster, speeds up faster, gets thicker faster, and it makes it harder to work with. So the only milk soap I'm gonna have this summer is gonna be the oatmeal milk and honey, I believe. So this one was originally for my aloe soap. I was only gonna make one aloe soap, two aloe soaps. One was gonna be unscented that I used aloe in, and the other one was gonna be this one. So this is bergamot and aloe. And the scent notes, I believe that obviously is bergamot, obviously it's aloe. I believe lime is one of the fragrances as well. I'll have to look that up. I'll put the scent notes in the in the description in case you're interested in that. But this, I love the smell of this. It smells so fresh. It's so perfect for summer. It's actually perfect for year round, but it's so great for the summertime because it's just so light. I make it in a soap. I use it in a body butter as well. It's really nice. Last but not least, this little box, which is my favorite. I did open it. My kid did color on it. Like I said, I started a video with the soap mold and the micas, and I was just gonna add the rest into it, but I didn't like how it turned out. So let's get this open. This is my box from Mad Micas. And so thank you on the packing slip, which I like. I got one free sample. There was some candy in here. I ate it, not gonna lie. But here is their business card. And this is the free sample that they gave me. It's called Here Comes the Bride. Hopefully you can see that a little bit. And then this is a small one that I ordered. My mom's favorite color is orange, so I'm trying to figure out a good orange soap. It's called Tequila Sunrise. And I'm trying to figure out a good orange colors for orange soap that I want to make, and the fragrance and all that. Tuck those and put those to the side. All right, first up, we have Tickle Pink. Hopefully you can see that. So pretty. Let's see if I can get it open to show you. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know if you watched soap videos before, you've seen this color, but if not, it's so pretty. Hopefully you can kind of see. And it is a pigment, it's not a mica, so it should make my soaps really that vibrant, like pink. And then we have I Dream of Purple, which I really love. And I Dream of Purple is a mica. It's really, as you can see, it's really shimmery, really pretty. Oh, I'm gonna say this one for last. Blue Tide. I love blues, especially in soap. Look at that. It's a mica as well. I'm a really big fan of blues. Dark blue. I didn't realize it until I really started making products. Darker blues, lighter blues. I think I have like 2 or 3 different blues in here. Yeah, here we go. We've got Ultramarine Blue, which is a pigment. Look at that. I cannot wait to make some sort of oceany, nighttime inspired soap with this. It's gorgeous. It's also a pigment. Lounge Lizard. You guys saw me make the spearmint and eucalyptus soap with this. It's also a mica. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, it's called Lounge Lizard. Another blue. It's Aphrodite. This is more kind of like a silvery blue, but it's also a mica. Look at that. So pretty. And then we have Love Bite, which is another pink. This is a shimmery mica here. I used that one in the raspberry soap. I use this one in the raspberry soap too. This is a King Tut. This is a gold, and this is a mica as well. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of gold. So I really like the gold mixed with certain colors, especially on top when I do the figure 8s to them. I really like the gold to be mixed in. What else? And finally, this is Pretty Kitty. She's also a pigment. So you see there's not that shimmery color. It's just straight up pink. So it's really pretty. And last but not least, my favorite, well, the one I'm most excited about, this is Spellbound. And it's a glitter. So let's see. I'm not sure if you can see it. Shimmer, shimmer. I don't want to spill this on my table because it's going to be a nightmare to clean up. But hopefully you guys got a good look at that. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you tuning in again this week. Let me know, what was your favorite product that I showed you that that you said you're really interested in. Any other information you may want about any of the products that you saw today, I will put all the links to the websites in my description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. The likes really help me. Please subscribe. Again, the subscriptions really help me as well. Even if you never want to buy any of my products from me, ever, the fact that you watch and that you interact with my content, it's so helpful to kind of pushing me forward and helping me achieve that goal of building my dream business. I know I mentioned in the beginning that there was a box of fragrance oils. I still have them. You are gonna have to wait till next week to see what those fragrance oils are, how they smell, my reaction to them and everything. That will be in the next video. So if you're excited to see that, make sure that not only do you subscribe to my channel, but you hit the notification bell so that it will alert you to when that particular video is up. Until next time, I'll see you guys later and have the most amazing day. Bye.